I want to start this video off by saying shout out to Ace Boy Rios, right? I know he get a lot of backlash for being up there at No Jumper, but I understand that he's trying to do something, right? That's his mission to do. If you ever have a conversation with him about it, I'm sure he'll let you know that. I saw a guy named AJ do a reaction. He spoke about the host on No Jumper. He talked about Rios, and he was like, oh, yeah, he's a sellout, all the morals, this, that, and the other, which, again, like I said in the video, I completely understand the sentiment. I do. Somebody who you thought was high integrity, high morals, whatever, he spoke about this place. He's now up there working for the same man he was speaking about. I get it, right? But I also said in that same video that I think Rios is trying to do something up there. I also said that I think if anybody could try to change things or give a different look or feel to No Jumper content, I thought it would be Rios. Now, I just seen a conversation that Rios had with Adam22 on No Jumper, right? It was a Tuesday show, I believe. He had a conversation with Rios about his marriage, something that we see him joke about all the time. It seems like he doesn't really take it seriously, which he explains in the clip too. But I only say this to say, this is a conversation that Adam felt comfortable having around Rios, right? The people he was sitting with, he felt comfortable. He felt like they were mature enough to be able to handle a discussion like that. I think this is the shit that Rios is doing to try to, I don't know, change or implement some new shit to the circus. And I'm not mad at that. Very transparent moment. I don't got much jokes or nothing about it. I'll probably make some jokes, whatever, right? But I just thought to myself, damn, that was a real ass conversation that they had. Now there's a group of people, right, who like a little more than just the bunk shit. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I react to like the most gotcha clips online and everything, the shit that get people going or whatever. But I like real conversations too, right? And this was a dope conversation. I'm probably gonna title this video, Adam22 is being divorced by Lena the Plug. For real. That's because we know what this, you know what I'm saying? That you gotta title it a way so people click on it. But this was a very good conversation, and I believe that Rios is the only reason that a conversation like this even took place at No Jumper. Pay attention. What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman IB for the E. Man, golly, I don't know, y'all. Remember that we back with another video. New video. Shout out all my good subs. Greatly appreciate y'all. You know it. You know it. I've been on birthday bunk vibes. Just so y'all know that. I'm still, you know what I mean? And all that. But again, I saw this piece, man. I thought about the dude AJ. Shout out AJ. I seen him. He was like, you need jump cuts and you need to do this and your video's too long. I don't care. But I did have some things to say about what he had to say about Rios, but it's because I think that Rios is trying to do a thing up here. A lot of people talk about how No Jumper is bunk. They got away from the music, the real shit, all this. Well, I feel like he is a piece of what could help bring this shit back where it once was. And it's conversations like what we about to get into is what I think helped propel that kind of energy up there, you know? Now, if this is your first time to the channel, like and subscribe off the back. Off the back, don't troll me. If this is your first time to the channel, shame on you. But this is what I want to do. I want to start with a clip from the Adam and Rackrin Hennett show, right? Now, this is when R&B and Lena the Plug was up there as their guest. And Lena has some choice things to say about how Adam22 carries things in their relationship. He's not a man. He acts like a kid. Different things like that. And I thought it was interesting, again, paired with the conversation that they had up there a few days ago. But we're going to get into it.
Yeah.
If he could sit at home all day, he would just watch YouTube videos and play video games the whole day.
She told me the
That's
other
what
day
you
she
do.
thinks I'm becoming a hermit because, see, okay, she would be more attracted to me. This is one of my main conflicts in our relationship. She would be more attracted to me if I took on hobbies. Like, she was very attracted to the BMX part of my life when I'm outside doing something with my hands, getting dirty, hanging out with the boys, etc. Recently, I mentioned that I would kind of like to play guitar. I would like to learn to play guitar just because it's so outside of anything I've ever done that I feel like it would be an interesting challenge. And she loves that. She hates me sitting on the computer by myself watching podcasts, playing poker. That to her is very like, ew.
I want you to like get into carpenter work and like help me build a cabinet.
So she wants you to do manly things.
And I don't care about that stuff. Like, she would love if I could.
I was wild. I feel like I reacted to this when this came out, and I said the same thing. That's wild. She wants you to do manly things. I don't really care about that. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? But again, a testament to where it seems like Lena the Plug is right now in their relationship. And I want to say this too. Shout out Kiwi Head for exposing this. Because again, this ain't like, oh, I'm trying to dog him or nothing, but I think this is a real conversation. And I think this is conversation that a bunch of adults could use. You know, how people be like, oh, news, you could use this, that, and the other. They're talking about real relationship shit. And anybody who ever been in a real relationship knows that everything that's going on, Lena's complaints, you know what I'm saying? The way Adam being, it don't matter if it's the male or the female playing a role of just, oh, I don't do shit or whatever, right? That shit take a toll on you after a while. And now Kiwi Head is finding himself having to navigate this after years of her having these complaints. But now it's real for him. I think this is dope that he was transparent like this, straight up.
Just be like a chef.
Yeah.
I don't care.
So you figure she's going to leave you for somebody that's good with their hands?
No, it's not even that. It's just like when the electrician guy comes and knocks on the door, he's like, hold on, let me get my wife. Whereas more people come and say, let me get my husband.
But I've never had to call an electrician in my whole life. I don't even know, like, I would
you don't know the light switches, I know.
I would love for you sometime to just tell me, like, hey, there's this problem in the house. Can you take care of it? Although, to be honest,
what's gonna happen if you're gonna be like, the guy told me stuff, I don't fucking remember what it was.
And I'm gonna be like, yo, Josh, can you help me out? We're getting an electrician over here. Yeah, I take any task and I put it on someone around me.
On those things.
Really?
Yeah.
Man stuff.
I take any task and put it off on someone around me. It kind of seems like the fate of No Jumper too. Again, we just having a regular conversation. I'm not trying to clown, bro, or nothing, because I feel like it's a good combo. But he just said that out of his mouth right now. I take any test that I could do, delegate it elsewhere, right? Some things you have to do yourself. Just like No Jumper. He throw these people up here, but he's not hands-on with anything. Every time you hear something going on at No Jumper, it's Josh. Josh this, Josh that. But it look like Josh don't got much control over things either, right? You just see how these things play out in every area of one's life. I'm just saying. Shout out Kiwi Head again.
Yeah, I hands on those things.
I do the man stuff and the woman stuff.
I like to outsource everything.
What do you mean you do the man stuff? What did I just hear right now?
I do the man stuff and the woman stuff. I am in charge of the entire household.
Clip it.
Okay. This is the thing. She is so neurotic and on top of everything and needs to know how every single thing works.
In my own house that I pay a mortgage on, yes.
And that's because she has to. Just throwing that out there. That's because she feel like she has to. She don't feel like, and that's just my opinion. It's just from what she's saying. What I gather, she don't feel like, yo, like you really taking the lead, right? Men in relationships, like we all talk about, oh, what do we get? Nothing. But we are leaders, protectors, providers. We are supposed to make our women feel comfortable, right? It's a real thing. That's our job, to make them feel comfortable, to make them feel secure. Not just, oh, that you'll up a blick or something, but that you can take care of the household, that things ain't gonna burn down when they leave and gotta do whatever they gotta do. They wanna feel secure. You know? I think that's a real thing, man. I think that's a real thing. Again, that was an old clip, right? But it had to do with what was going on in this clip we about to react to. And I just wanted to play that for a little context. Again, that was a while back when she was saying these things. I know she's probably had these complaints before he or she ever aired anything out on a podcast with Rackler Hunter. But again, here we are today, and Adam is being vulnerable about the things that Lena is saying behind the scenes. And again, I thought this was wild too, what she told him. But let's get into it.
Yeah, like me and my girl had like a conversation like that, like sort of recently, where she was just like, she's like, sometimes I don't know if I want to be in this relationship because I feel like you just like don't communicate with me in the way that I feel like I deserve or that I should be treated by the guy that I've chosen to live my life with.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, she like said stuff like that to me before, but
They're married. It's not a regular relationship. You feel me? Like, I have a relationship with my mailman. He be coming here every day. I see, bro, what's happening, fool? You know, shit, same old, you know what's going on. This is a marriage. This is a marriage. Very different.
it like really just hit me. And obviously I'm leaving out a ton of fucking details about various elements of this fight. But like it just hit me like a fucking freight train of just like, you're the person who's like been there for me for 10 years that like realistically like everything I have in my life, I have nobody to thank more than you.
Yeah.
And it's like, I should enter into every single exchange and every single interaction with you leading with that like kindness that you so obviously fucking deserve.
Right.
And that you've like, sometimes it almost feels like she's kind of like gotten just kind of like used to like not expecting more.
Mm-hmm.
And that in its.
And that's a terrible place to be in, right? Where you just like, it just is what it is. I know I have been that nigga in relationships. I know I've had that partner in relationships, right? Where it's like, they bunk, it is what it is. So you just used to it now. You don't expect nothing but the bullshit. But that's where other things start to happen, right? That's where other things start to happen. If you just like, they bunk, this is what I know I can expect, you start looking for some other shit, right? Other things start seeming appealing. You know what I mean? When you're not getting that there, how it should be. Again, it's a real conversation. I think, and shout out Rios one more time. He's like, Rios, this, that, and the other. But I don't think we get conversations like this if Rios ain't at no jumper. It's a fact.
Self is like so unbelievably depressing and just so shitty.
Yeah, she's expected a lower standard now.
Yeah.
Like her expectation of you is like a lower standard. There's this cold interview from back in the day with James Baldwin and Mona. I forget the woman's name, but James Baldwin's like the black activist back in the day. And he's telling her, like he's speaking to her, like I come home, I'm the way I am because I come home and I have to lie to the world out there and deal with these bosses and deal with all this bullshit, and I have to be my best self out there. And so when I come home, I'm fed up with the world. And the woman was like, well, shit, come home and fucking lie to me too. You know what I mean? Fucking lie to me. If we're the value, if we're the ones that you value, why the fuck are you not faking your happiness here?
I got a good question.
Nah, you shouldn't have to though.
But that's what she's saying. Why are you faking it out there? You shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't come home with some bullshit, using up all your good energy out there in the world, but then you bring all your bad energy here.
But do you think that
your home's supposed to be your peace? That's for male and female. Your home is supposed to be your peace. Your home is supposed to be where you let all that shit out from the outside. You could be yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what home is supposed to be. That's what Rios is explaining right here. You know what I mean? You don't come home after your day with all the people you got to be fake to, this, that, and the other. Come back home and then treat your partner, the one person who like in a perfect relationship or whatever, like this your person, right? You know that this person gonna be there for you no matter what. You don't come home treat them like shit, right? That's real shit. You feel me? Ugly Money Nietzsche say some funny shit during this. I'm just like, I don't understand what he doing if he's playing contrarian or something. But some of that stuff, I'm like, I don't understand this.
it's ever enough for a woman? Do you think that how you treat your wife, the lifestyle that you have provided for your family, is it ever enough, or do women have a constant thirst for more?
But okay, I'm gonna tell you something that
I think that there is enough for women. We always say that too, right? Just being real. We always say that, it's never enough. No, but it be places where we're lacking. Straight up. A lot of people who are so career driven, this, that, and the other, they do lack in other areas. And a lot of people think that your money and your career will make up for them areas that you lack in. And it doesn't. It doesn't. You might have a certain type of woman where that might work. And I think that only works for a time period, right? And then they go find somebody who got the bag and who can do all the shit they want them to do. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a thing where, oh, they're never satisfied, right? If that's the case, none of us are ever satisfied. You can always find better or richer or hotter or, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's ever satisfied. But you can definitely be content with your person if everything is going the way it should in a healthy relationship. That's how I feel. But like, are they ever satisfied? Like, that's some cliche shit to me. What Ugly Money Nietzsche just said was some cliche shit. I ain't gonna lie. And he using the white man voice again.
Wife said to me at a certain point when it's probably like more like in COVID and like she's like really taking care of the kid all the fucking time. The kid is super young, so it's like way more work to take care of the kid. And then meanwhile, I'm literally just going into the office like 10 hours a day and just podcasting. And then I'm coming home high as fuck, realistically, smoking a bunch of blunts and shit towards the end of the day. And then I come home and I'm just useless. And I'm just like, I'm not thinking, how can I have a conversation with her that's going to make her feel like supported as a parent? I'm just like, oh, I'm home, so I'm going to fucking vegetate in front of the TV and watch this fucking 1090 Jake video or whatever, you know? And it's like, I honestly feel like in the last like few weeks, I kind of just had like an epiphany of like how much I took advantage of that dynamic with her. And like now I'm kind of in a weird situation where it feels like she's kind of shocked by how much I like pivoted into like approaching our interactions in a different way. And it's like almost hard for her to like accept like, oh, okay, you feel like you owe this to me after all these years when like I've tried to like tell you about how I needed more support or how I like wanted something different from our relationship. And now I'm kind of in this weird position where it's like, I don't want you to like praise me or give me any kind of like feedback about this to like make me feel better about something that I've like clearly failed at as a man, you know? And I just keep telling her every time she's like, why should I believe you that this is just going to be like a big change for you? And I'm just like, you don't have to believe me, but like maybe in a couple months you'll like be able to kind of like accept it more so and it'll feel a little bit easier, you know?
You know,
Hey, this the illest shit I've ever seen from Kiwi Head. I'm going to just be real with y'all because that shit is accountability. Everything he's saying, I'm talking to real men out there who know what's going on in this conversation. I'm talking to real men out there, right? That's accountability, gang. I don't know if I ever seen bro do that. And obviously this is a serious situation when your wife, the mother of your child, is coming up to you telling you these type of things. I couldn't imagine being in a marriage. Y'all got everybody together. You got the government and y'all shit, right? For one day, this same person to come up to you and tell you, I don't know if I want to be in this relationship because of, you know what I'm saying, how you carrying things. This accountability. And I believe what he's saying right now. I believe Kiwi Head is like, damn, that shit shook him. And now he like, bro, I got to get it together. It seemed like she like, why should I believe it? Hopefully it ain't too late, Lena. Get that nigga another chance, Lena. I ain't even gonna lie. Because this is accountability. Shout out to Kiwi Head for that. Y'all not gonna like this video. This real nigga shit, though. Straight up, he like, you know, I failed as a man. That's big for a nigga to say on his platform, right? I failed as a man. Come on, man. That's crazy. Shout out to Kiwi Head again.
It's surprising that you're being so open, vulnerable, and transparent at this moment.
I know. I told her I wasn't going to do this too.
Desensitized, and your awareness be off a lot. You're very offensive. So it's different hearing this. And I wish I was that comfortable with this conversation environment right here. Mm-hmm. If I was around some females though, a certain level of females, I'll be, you know what I'm saying? But it sounds like you need to have this talk for a long time.
Yeah. No, I feel like.
Talk about your stuff like
shout out Munchie, real nigga. Hey, look, this is the smoothest room that he could have done this in, though. The rest of the cast, you hear how they talk and everything. It's like, I don't know if he could do this with just anybody. I feel like this is the perfect room for him to have a conversation like this. I'm sure everybody else just say things that they think is funny or they think they're supposed to say. Like, this is a real conversation. You feel me? Nigga, everybody up here got kids, gang. Everybody up here got kids. You know what I'm saying? This is a real convo.
Like that.
Yeah, I know it's weird, right? But like, okay, there's a part of me like where me and her have had like conversations about like how we talk about each other on podcasts.
And whoever working the cameras, why are we looking at Munchie Gang and Rios right now while Adam's talking? Y'all gotta do better. This is what I'm saying. Y'all got the damn things in the shit now where y'all got the timestamps in here so I could just go to the live, see what was going on, react. But what's up with the damn cameras? Like, come on, Kiwi here trying to divulge his personal information to the likes of Gangland Neiman. Y'all got the damn camera on two niggas who ain't talking. Come on, man. You gotta do better.
Or whatever. And like
better.
typically the analysis is like, we're just not gonna like go into a shitload of depth. I mentioned Tom Segura earlier. Him and his wife just decided they're getting divorced or whatever.
Yeah.
They really didn't give any information about it. And I think if you really have like a mature relationship, then yeah, it's like maybe you should just do that. Let the people wonder. Keep it super vague, you know, about what issues you're going through as people or whatever. But it's like an extent to which I feel like I want to like atone publicly for it to basically like acknowledge like that. I feel like I've fucked up like privately with her so much that like I just wanted to be like more transparent or real about it. And I want to have like conversations on camera that are
real
difficult, you know, like even yesterday when I was talking about how I feel like, you know, I've struggled with like being nicer to people and stuff like that. And I felt like that was like me being a bit more transparent than I normally is. But like I was kind of alluding to the shit with my girl and everything too.
I mean, I think
this is what I'm gonna say, man. Shout out to Kiwi Head for that. And I know it's a lot of people who would appreciate real conversations like this as well, straight up. I think that's why he was being so damn mean to I think this is why he's being so mean to Doughboy and why he fired Kyle. It makes sense to me though, because you going through this behind the scenes with your wife, you get on camera and dog everybody and make it seem one way or whatever when you dealing with some real life shit behind the scenes. Maybe that's why he be so grumpy. Maybe that's why he be so mean to Doughboy and fire Kyle. Because again, man, Rockman Hunter even get suspended for bringing them niggas up there with pistols, stripping niggas and all that. So I don't know, maybe he just going through it. But I want to say one more time, man, shout out Rios, because again, I don't think conversations like this happen without Rios being up there. Shout out Kiwi Head for keeping it all the way funky. And I think that any real nigga going through any type of shit like this, because, hey, sometimes it's your woman that's the problem. Sometimes it's you that's the problem. Whoever, I think, could benefit from a conversation like this. Sometimes you got to look at yourself and see what's going on, bro. If you keep getting complaints from your partner, this, that, and the other, yo, start looking into some shit. Don't just brush it to the side. Feel me? Or else your ass gonna get divorced. She gonna find a young strapping lad. Like Gangland Neem. Not playing. I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. But again, super dope conversation. Shout out No Jumper for the clip. Shout out Rios for being Rios. This don't happen without Rios being up there. But if this is your first time to the channel, like, subscribe, comment, and share, please, and thank you. We need that for the algorithm. Also, if you can hit that hype your boy up. It's going to be a video pop up somewhere, ping, 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 and a channel. Click those links. Follow me on the second channel. Until the next time, it's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace.